live. We back in the place.
I've got a special one today.
Yeah, man. Let's talk about it. It's been overdue, but
Yeah, facts.
you know what I'm saying. Just quickly, before they try to get us.
Wait, he's independent though, so he should be alright.
Yeah, we'll see.
But yeah, I hear it.
This one's maybe top
Should be
two.
alright.
Top two for me in this album, but yeah, man.
First,
Let's get into it. The boy that plays Harp by the boy Santan Dave. Yeah, man. What are you saying? How are you feeling about it?
I have mixed emotions on it. Partly because of the theme, and
The theme.
yes, the theme.
Okay.
I think the theme for me can be summed up in a lyric of my 27th birthday where he says, I want to be a good man, but I want to be myself too. I feel like that theme of contradiction runs throughout the whole album.
Yeah.
And then when you think about the boy who played Harp, referring to David in the Bible, David is a figure who was anointed by the Lord, became king and whatever, but still had the side to him of what do you call it, not being the best. So like, I don't know, so adultery with Bathsheba, stuff like that. Like, he wasn't all the way righteous. Like, people made him out to be in it. And I feel like that's the theme of this album. And I don't know if it completely sticks it, in my opinion. But yeah, what are you saying about it?
I think, to be fair, for the most part he does, because for the most part he sounds like he's fighting himself.
Yes.
Like, that was kind of like early on. That's what I got. Like, even 175, where he's like fighting himself, being religious and being a role model and fighting that battle. With it being like a letter to God, it seemed like letter to God / a prayer. I think it definitely has, like you said, contradicting himself, ego. He shows that a lot. What's the bar? There's a sense bar as well. He takes sense that I inspire myself.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, he inspires him or whatever, something to that degree.
Yeah.
But
and then on History he says, I can't wish my ex the best of why she'll end up with me.
I heard it. Respectful take.
So it's like he's in a world of like, I know I'm the shit, and do you know what I mean? Like flexing that, but also trying to be, well, not trying to be, but knows that he's potentially a role model as well. Like fighting that superpower with the fame and coming from where he's from. Do you know what I'm saying? And shit like that. But I do really appreciate, like, first impressions wise, when I was listening to the songs. I don't know if you catch the live stream, but yeah, we did that. So Jay with me and that. But I feel like there was, like, the creativity in terms of the way song structures were made. Like, a lot of them, to be fair, because the History, I liked how almost each verse ended with him saying history, even though it's simple.
Interesting.
But like,
catch that.
It was really creative, and then No Weapons. Do you know what I mean? I feel like that's one of the songs that is like instant banger. I feel like there's 3 instant bangers for me on here.
Interesting.
And then the rest like are stories, and you just gotta, whether or not you like them or not, in it. That's kind of how I feel about this whole album.
Fair.
Like the instant bangers are No Weapons, Marvelous, and The Boy Who Played Harp for me.
You like Marvelous?
You don't. You don't like the flows on it.
You don't wanna go, you wanna. I'm cool, bro. I'm cool.
But that's just the.
I mean, I like the part. It's like a part 1 and part 2. Like Marvelous being the story of Josiah, the guy that looked up to the gang lifestyle and wanted to live that, and then bore the fruits of that, going to jail and whatnot. And then Fairchild being I don't know if it's his sister but it's someone who he considers very close to him, innit?
Yeah.
And then Dave goes into how what do you call it? There's this culture of, I don't know, not taking women seriously, and certain things that we may do that we think is okay in regards to like trying to get women that aren't great, like the whole clean up culture and stuff like that. And then her getting into how just the little things like her taxi driver, for one, being inappropriate with her leaves her on edge, and that she has to constantly live her life like that, which it's not fair. Like, women shouldn't have to feel like that. Do you get me? I liked that aspect of that song as well as Fairchild, but in relation to the song itself, I'm cool, bro. It's a cool storytelling track for me, but yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I hear it. I think I feel like just to get in there early, James Blake on Selfish was, for me anyway, the worst part of the album. Like, strongly.
Okay.
The worst part about the album.
How do you feel about James Blake, that side? Because he's on this a lot. I think he's like probably the most prominent part of the tape.
What he did on History, like, he's the one that I'm assuming is saying history. Do you know what I'm saying? He's the one that's singing that little bit, yeah. Bro, that's dosage, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? We didn't need the whole verse and whatever, like, and do you know what I'm saying? Like, and for me, when I was first listening to the album, I was like understanding, okay, I knew from the jump he wasn't going for hits. He was doing it from the artistic point of view, which I like. He's vulnerable. He's telling his story, and obviously people related to him or close to him, etc., etc. So it's good, but like, I just know that he wasn't like it was. I mean, it's a good thing, yeah, that he's taking the art first and not chasing the hits in it. But like at the same time, needed a bit more, man. Do you know what I'm saying, in terms of bangers and replay value? Because I feel like outside of, for me, like, certain songs are just, once I've heard them, I've heard them, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? And I feel like that's like, but I feel like what you said for the second half of the song, wasn't that Fairchild?
Yeah, Fairchild, yeah. Like how they pair up Marvelous and Fairchild.
Okay.
Yeah, how they pair up together, yeah.
Oh, so you're saying them two is like
yeah, they're like they're like a story together. Essentially. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that makes sense, especially after my 27th birthday, and he's got the guy from Joe and the Call and whatnot. Blah, blah.
Yeah.
Tell my story and that. But yeah, no. What about Radiance? How did you feel about that?
Rain Dance?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm gonna be real. Apart from the nod to Lil Wayne and Drake on the lyrics, it's just a typical love song, bro. It doesn't really do much. Like, and again, this is one of the issues I have with this album. I feel like even though Dave might be exploring himself more on it, it still follows some of the same tropes that you've seen on previous albums. So, for example, Rain Dance reminded me of, is it Law of Attraction on We're All in This Together with Snow Allegra, which was the quote-unquote love song. And I feel like it's pretty much just copy and paste, just with a different artist this time. And I don't know if it's... I'm not trying to be harsh, but it's like, it doesn't reinvent the wheel of a love song or whatever. It's cool, don't get me wrong, but
the structure of the song is good though.
I like Thames, but Dave is not particularly memorable on this, nor is it anything other than a bog standard love song. And I don't know if Dave does them well either, respectfully. That's just my opinion though. I don't know.
I mean, would you say Location's a love song?
No, but it's a banger. It's a banger.
I guess
it's a banger still.
Song, but it's not a direct love song, I guess.
Yeah, no.
Well, okay. I don't know. I hear it. Like, I did feel like this was the song that was that is like almost commercialist, but not really. But like, yeah, I think I like Thames' part, like you said. But actually, that was what I was gonna say. The James Blake thing, yeah. I said it in the live stream that he wasn't going for bangers, but it definitely felt like he was marketing to a different crowd with the James Blake thing.
Okay.
And I hear it because he's already doing how many dates at the O2? He probably wants to do a couple more on it. So that's probably one of the ways to get. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, James Blake community and that.
Yeah, but I don't think, because at this point, as from what I see, James Blake is definitely more of a collaborator, getting the best out of other artists who will be at the forefront, as opposed to him being a solo artist. Like, he dropped a tape, was it a year or two ago? But yeah, from what I see, James Blake does best when he collaborates with, like, I don't know, Travis in recent history, or what you call it, like Dave, for example. But yeah, like, I like his contributions on here, but I definitely think it may bring about what you think about this not having bangers, this not being quote unquote commercial. Like, it's definitely its own sound and whatnot, and that's to its credit, to be honest. I can't lie.
Yeah. And I rate because at the same time it's a risk of him doing this in terms of, like, not trying to chase the bangers. Because this is his, like, third studio album.
Right.
And, like, people are looking at it like, okay, what have you got? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what have you got for me, innit? Like, where are you taking us, Dave? Like, and it's been long anticipated, almost 2-year break. Like, if not more, maybe even for a solo body of work, it's longer than 2 years. So,
Right.
So yeah, like, there's a lot of pressure going into this. So for him to stand on business and to ignore the noise, because a lot of these songs, there's not a song less than like 3 minutes something on here.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's rare in today's society. Like, there's more
Yeah.
songs over 4 minutes than there is
Yeah.
under. Like, so that was him, like, definitely saying, like, fuck how you guys think music should be created and whatnot. Like, you're gonna hear what I have to say and whatnot. And I rate it. But yeah, I'm not too sure. I mean,
It's cool.
yeah,
It's cool. Let's just run through the track list quickly. First track, History, like you mentioned. You see the theme of contradiction right from from that very start. Like, he says, "Oh, the power's just kicked in, but he's done things that he can never redeem." So he's like, he's at odds with himself from that point anyway. And like, he will say things like, "Oh, he's able to give up and give someone $1 million and say, don't worry, just give it back whenever."
yeah,
And he recognizes the, what you call it, the genres that came before him, the garage, grime, jungle.
the people that came before.
Yeah. But yeah, it doesn't really go anywhere past that. Even though it's a decent opener, it doesn't
I
really
didn't
go
like
past
it
that.
at first
I hear that.
because I wanted more bars, innit?
It's got a few bars on there though.
Yeah, but like, I think, to be honest, I think first time I listened to it, a lot of the bars went over my head for sure.
I hear that.
But like, because in replay, like listening to it again and sitting with it, I think, yeah, there's definitely a couple bars in there. I mentioned a couple already, but like, even like the Congo bar as well, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was very cool him doing well, I like the way he kind of discussed who he was and where he, like, him basically. It's almost like it almost felt like a reintroduction to where he is and where he's been.
Right. Because he's been quiet.
Exactly.
For a minute.
Yeah. So I did appreciate that in terms of, yeah, and it kind of set the foundation to let you know that this is gonna be a project about him and him talking from his heart to an extent. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah.
I agree with that. That leads us into 175 months. I don't know if that's in relation to his brother, who's currently locked up. I'm not sure what the 175 months represents though.
Yeah, neither do I. I'm still trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Because the basis of the song is like a prayer, innit?
Yeah, like,
So,
he's touching on his faith and how it used to affect him growing up. Like,
yeah.
What do you call it? Thinking that if he didn't go to church, that he would go to hell, or and trying to atone for that. But then again, this goes back to like David and whatnot, like trying to be righteous but still having deep flaws. So, and I guess this is Dave's way of trying to, I don't know, trying to get back in quote unquote God's good books or whatever. Because he says, he hopes his purpose can justify his pain or whatever. So yeah, I liked this one just because I can personally relate to to that, even though it's probably not as it's not as defined as what Dave's trying to say, but I definitely can relate to the whole, I don't know, my family going to church as opposed to me not really believing in the same thing, and then having to juggle that. So yeah, I like this one quite a bit still.
Yeah, no, I like 175 as well. The storytelling on it is great for me. The praying the purpose, that bar, I mentioned it in my notes as well. And again, it's just him battling being a role model. I think it was a great expression. Yeah, I didn't. In my first reaction, I didn't appreciate the religious talk, but in deep, what's it called? Like listen to it and with it. I'm understanding the perspective and I understand the vision. You get me?
I hear it.
So yeah, no, it's a vibe.
I hear it still.
Yeah,
That's valid. We then go into No Weapons.
smash.
Okay. They always say start with love, so cool. Jim's hook on here is phenomenal.
Yeah,
Phenomenal. Saying that, I struggle to see what the aim of this track is with Dave's verses. I'm not gonna lie. Like, bro, I don't know if he's trying to do it's not a love song because he's saying I don't know. It's contradictory again, but bro, he's talking about he should read his Bible, but yet he wants one of the Claremont twins. Nigga, I don't get it. And like, I don't get what the verses have to do in relation to the title of the track. But then again, that's just probably me nitpicking. But yeah, I don't really get what is the aim of this. What is the aim of this track? I don't get it.
yeah.
But yeah, maybe you have some more insight. I don't know.
I think the aim of the track is more of him struggling in terms of the relationship thing, like finding someone, and then also not getting lost in the matrix and that, in terms of the celebrity culture and whatnot, innit? And I feel like, even not to speed it up, but going into the next track, I believe it's with Kane.
Yeah. Chapter 16.
They kind of touched on that, follow up on that mindset as well, innit?
Right.
In terms of, Kane giving, well, not trying to give direct advice, but giving advice in terms of like women and blah blah blah,
and relation to the game as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think that's kind of the vibe. But I feel like what I did really enjoy on this one was the flows from Dave anyway. And I feel like this was probably well, this and 175 months probably had hella flows on there. So yeah, I think that's another thing that I haven't probably mentioned from the album is that the flows on here from Dave, I like the pockets that he's skating in, especially on No Weapons. Jim Legacy put his foot in that one.
Yeah.
Production wise,
He produced on it as well. Shout out to him.
Yeah, you can tell like it's a Jim product, and it definitely feels like Dave went into Jim's world and it's come off well. Yeah, I like the song, and maybe I really loved the hook, so I'm not really deep in the verse.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
To be fair. But yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, I feel the next track is the standout on this album, personally speaking. Like this,
Yeah, Brazy.
bro, like I remember listening to it on first listen, and I just started smiling. Like I don't know why, it just made me happy inside.
Yeah. Felt like real competition, real rap.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like the essence.
But I don't even know if it was a real competition, because I feel like Kano was
Well,
but he was like schooling him as to what do you call it, saying your kings are checkable in this game, and then the car scheme. Chris, what did he say? Cullinans are overdue, or something to that effect. he was just crazy.
Yeah.
And then he said like, some years will worsen you and some years will better you. Yeah, I don't know, man.
I think the bar about when you're whipping, something about when you're whipping things in front of hungry people.
Yes,
and blah, blah, blah.
yes,
Bro,
yes.
Yeah, crazy.
That's the bar. Yes,
Crazy,
yes.
crazy. He went mad, and like it's dark because Kano said at the end of the song who won this one, and he knows he won this.
Of course,
He knows.
Of course.
Like how do
of course.
But you know what is, yeah? Like from Kano, and maybe because I haven't listened in a while, like I haven't just listened to a project, but bro, this verse here, it's mad.
Bro, the five senses.
It's mad.
What do you say? Do you hear your brother on the phone start stopping? Did you ever touch a million and
felt offish? Yeah.
Did you ever taste victory and didn't even want it?
Yeah.
Bro, and he said, Sixth Sense is for the truth bosses, and bro, he went crazy. But that's not even to say Dave didn't even do his thing as well, because Dave skated, bro.
Yeah. Again, this was another one where it was like he had bars, but I think it was more in the flowetry from Dave,
bro.
Especially the second half, like how he ended the song. It was like, okay, the boys skating still. And then the little back to back that they did. You know what I'm saying? In terms of, like I said, in terms of creating songs artistically, he created several songs in a beautiful way in this project, and this one, it takes it, innit?
Man,
it takes it.
The whole lifestyle bougie, went to Nigeria, never had a goosey. And then Dave goes into that pocket of, I was in Greenwich eating cow foot soup, and oh my goodness. Phenomenal, man. And there's too much to say on that one. But quickly, just linking back to the theme of David, it was like Kano was like, what do you call it? He was anointing Dave in the song, if it makes sense.
Yeah. Almost like giving him, like almost like giving him the crown type shit. It was almost like I've forgotten that moment on stage where Kendrick and Snoop
they're passing them the torch.
It was that, and then even he said you and Sim go get the accolades that I didn't get. But that's for another day. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I think honestly, just thinking about it, the song, it gives me, like you said, it gives me like tingles, just. That's
one of the best songs of the year.
Yeah,
one of the best rap songs of the year. Period.
Yeah, I feel like it's man. It's a mad thing. It's a mad thing. That song up is sitting up there with the Clips project.
Yeah. For sure.
In terms of like bars that we received in the Clips album, and that one's sitting up there like comfortably, like
for sure.
This is giving, is it Johnny P with J. Cole?
Oh, Johnny P's Caddy.
No, not Johnny, the one with, on, Matt Delete Later, with three of them, Absol and...
Pie. Pie.
It's giving that, like, but just two man up, just swinging at it.
Fez. I get it. Fez.
Yeah, no, it's ice cold, this track still.
Yeah, facts. We already spoke about Rain Dance. Let's push on to Selfish. And I feel like this is him. Is it him talking about his therapy, and then he's saying he's tried it so many times, but it doesn't seem to be working, or at least, what does he say? What does he say? Like he still keeps tabs on his ex, and sends her presents.
Mad behaviour.
And it's like, I don't know if that's just a sign of a toxic guy or just a person trying to do right. I don't know. Because, again, the logic for it, I don't really understand. But again, in his mind, it may make sense. And I think this is further along in the album, but he says, he's attached to pain. I'm messing up the lyrics, but, like, pain is his personality, essentially. Like, what do you call it? Not that he feeds off it, but, bro,
that's definitely gone over my head.
He has to... Wait, what's the line? I'm trying to find it. Hold on, one second. Yeah, he may not want to heal because his identity is pain. Like, that's who he is. He likes to feel that, despite wanting to do good things.
Yeah.
And maybe that's just who he is as a person. Do you get me? And therapy may be one way to try and help him through that. But clearly, it's not the thing per se that will help him become a better person.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
And so, again, like you said, it's another reference of him battling himself and contradicting and fighting himself. Yeah. I've said what I said on James Blake's part on that as well. Did you like James Blake's part?
I didn't mind him. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't mind him.
Fair.
Like, he's alright. Like, even him humming on chapter 16, I like that too. Like, it was just, even though chapter 16 was more so about what was being said rather than the actual beat. But still, like, through this album, I don't think his contribution was that bad, to be fair. But, yeah, I don't know. But, yeah, just ending on Selfish, it's like, I can relate in terms of just, I don't know, having certain dark thoughts when you're alone by yourself or whatever, and just trying to battle through that. And yeah, recognizing that, I may be a selfish individual at the heart of it, even though I'm trying to do good or whatever. So yeah, I can relate to that aspect. But yeah, going on to my 27th birthday, I think this is the longest track on here. But this is one of them, I think he takes inspiration from Drake, in that this is one of them just streams of consciousness where he's just flowing, almost saying what comes to mind at that very moment, just going through whatever, like how he even starts the song, what do you call it, eating fish off the coast, off a boat or whatever. That reminded me of what Drake would say to start one of his 4+ minute tracks, just rambling on about whatever. And then and then he gets into the whole sense, inspires him, and then saying that we don't need commentators.
Waffle.
I don't agree with that, but cool. But I do agree with just fucking off the statistics, and do you actually like the music? Why do you like the music, as opposed to referencing sales?
How does it make you feel?
Exactly.
I did also feel like this track was, it felt early in his career, because it felt like almost like an autobiography type shit, and kind of like how it's gone for him in the game so far. And I didn't know, like, I felt like, maybe it's a bit early for him, because I mean, maybe because obviously Gets had it in his last album.
Yeah.
I believe, and he did an autobiography.
Conflicts of interest.
Yeah. So it's like, I was like, oh, I don't know. It felt like he's early in his journey, but he's 10 years deep, like he says in the song. So maybe it's not too early, innit? Like,
he's a young OG. Hey, I love it. He's a young OG in this thing. Because he's been rapping since, he's been prominent since, I'm going to say 16, 17. Like Black Box Freestyle was him at 16, 17. I think.
I mean, yeah, but like his music career was still nothing really then.
Really? Bro, he got a Drake collab in 2016, bro.
Was that the same year as the Black Box Freestyle?
I think it was the year. Is it year after? I want to say.
Because I'm trying to think like whether or not the projects. Because what was his project? His first project.
Was it 6 Parts? I think. Because he was dropping the EPs. But yeah, I say that to say, bro, he's been in this quite a long time, bro.
Yeah.
He's been in this quite a long time. So it makes sense how he could be jaded at certain points or whatever. But yeah, again, contradiction all over. Like towards the end of the track, he talks about not drinking in 6 months, and then literally a few bars later, he talks about he drinking liquor by himself, which is fair enough in it. But
yeah, talking about like struggling being alcoholic to almost sounding like an alcoholic, should I say?
I hear that. That makes sense, to be fair.
Wow.
Because he talks about his vices, like he's spoken about his, how do I say this, him not wanting to cheat, but him cheating before in the past, innit? And yeah, I don't want to say he's ashamed of it, but he's talked about it on this very song, talking about Serge calling me whilst my girl's next to me, and Serge is in the car as well. So if Serge is in the car, who's calling you? And the mechanic is a chick, even though he doesn't, he's not driving at the moment or whatever. So who is that? But I digress. I like this song because, again, it gives you just a peer view into who Dave is.
Yeah.
And I think he's a flawed person, but a flawed person that's trying to do right. And trying to do right, you can only commend that. Like, there's a lot of people trying to do wrong.
Yeah.
And so, bro, there's nothing wrong with that, innit? But then, yeah, it leads us into the 2-parter with Marvelous and Fairchild, which you said you liked Marvelous. What did you think of Fairchild?
I felt like it was a cool story. I felt like it was a necessary story to tell. I think it's cool, especially with all the youngers that listen to Dave and listen up to him and blah blah blah.
Right.
I think it's a very good story to tell. But unfortunately, after that, I don't think there'll be much replay value for me.
I hear that.
In that song, yeah. But yeah, it's a good storytelling song. I like the girl's bit, talking from her perspective, from a woman's perspective, almost like spoken word, but she's rapping. But I think it's a bit dark that she wasn't in the press shots for the year.
And the credits. But again, this is again, he done the same thing with Two Sides of a Smile. On We're All in This Alone Together with Shah Simone, when she was on the same track talking about I think this was in relation to a relationship or whatever, and like how Dave didn't treat her right and whatnot. But it kind of sounds the same. Do you get me? But at the same time, I appreciate Dave utilizing his platform and the voice he has to speak on this type of thing, because
Yeah.
bro,
It's not, this
it,
generation's cooked, so.
yeah. So yeah, big up to him for expressing that. You get me?
Yeah.
And just giving women the platform they need to express themselves regarding the frankly toxic culture.
Just.
But that leads us to the last track, the boy you played Harp.
But quick intro just before we.
Oh yeah.
Even though we're almost about to wrap up, but
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's your boy Max, aka Max Rivian, aka Manchester here, aka Nick without headphones,
Whoosh.
aka you already know what time it is, Head Hunter the Papa State Association, aka
Sleep.
aka Back Outside Boys, aka Humphrey Williams. We here, man.
Your boy's ruining the game, but we'll get into that to another pod.
Cap.
No.
Cap.
You've got other rappers out here suing now for different shit. But anyways. Anyways.
Let's see if that boy gets the same heat.
It's your boy.
But cool.
It's your boy Iris.
Cool.
Top shooter, art dealer, TCF dripper, you already know.
Yes, sir.
Hayland FC, that's me.
Yes,
and
sir.
Hip Hop Ultra, yeah, man. If you've been enjoying the content, like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And leave a rating, man.
Trust.
But the boy who played Harp, the final track on the album, this was the third banger for me.
I heard that.
Yeah. What, apart from that, what are you saying? How did you feel?
I feel like this was like Dave trying to right his wrongs in a way, like how he kept saying, imagine if I was born in this generation, and then talking about how certain things we do, even in our own generation, like, what do you call it, not knowing about a political figure who's trying to do right in Africa, but then being able to sing the songs to Ashake's what's the song? Is it Songba? I think.
Yeah.
And then just trying to do better, and then talking about how he's trying to do better. I fucked with it, and I really like the beat as well.
Yeah,
I really like the beat. I really like the beat a lot.
Yeah,
but man. What about you? You said this was one of your bangers.
Yeah, I think, like you said, the beat, it was almost like subtle flex, but rounding up everything that he's kind of discussed in for me. Yeah, like you said, talking about being in different generations, and how he would be talking about the Titanic and who am I saving?
Right.
Am I fighting for women or children, or am I waiting?
Right.
I wonder, like, so yeah, no, I think each track, like you said, he talks about fighting himself and contradicting himself, and like he's kind of done it in different ways, and again, looking back at it, I feel like No Weapon was probably him fighting himself back in terms of things. Do you know what I'm saying?
Makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, this is I really like the flows. He's the vulnerability on here throughout the album has been nice to see as well. I feel like it's definitely a tough track to end the album with. I feel like it rounds it out well. But
Agreed.
Like I do like, after sitting with the project now, I feel like the project has actually grown on, man. And I think I appreciate. I believe I gave it a 6.5 in my first review.
I heard it.
I think I'm raising it to a 7.
I heard that. I think that's
7.
valid.
To a 7, maybe 7.2 if we're doing them. Do you know what I'm saying? But but because I feel like the replay songs for me, like I'm definitely, to be honest, maybe Fairchild, Selfish. I'll probably, and maybe no, I like Red Dance as well. Actually, those are probably the only two that I'm probably not really spinning like that. And even
Fairs.
and to be fair, maybe my 27th birthday, just because of how long it is as well.
Fairs.
But like,
Fairs.
yeah, I do. Like, yeah, 70% of the project is solid for me, and I appreciate that it's not too long. He was in
10
and out of
tracks.
there. Delivered his message, what he wanted to deliver, and yeah, man, I think it's great still.
I heard
Shout out Dave.
I heard
Yeah, and it seems like it's doing well.
Yeah, he sold it at 74 K first week. Shout out to him, man.
What, in the UK?
Yeah.
Mad.
Yeah.
Tiny's is what?
I think his is 85.
Fair.
Yeah, I think his is 85K.
Fair. But should we playlist and because I need to get out of here?
Yeah. Let's play this quickly. I'm gonna add.
I'm adding No Weapons,
First.
and then
I'm adding chapter 16.
I'm back from the dead Squadron ship. That's not other track that I'm adding.
Hold on, man. 1 second. I am going to add off Knox's new album, A Fine African Man. I'm going to add Are You Okay?
Okay.
But yeah, man.
I might do a live stream of, actually, yeah, if I can do it off my phone, might do a live stream of Knox album in Turkey. But yeah,
I think you will like it still.
Okay.
I think you will like it a lot.
Okay, but yeah, man, it's been your boys.
Trust.
Another one.
Go like, share, subscribe.
Trust. Be gone.